What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Fourth and John. I am Brennan Sokowski. Today, we will be talking to prospects, and I am joined by UCF cornerback Aaron Robinson. Aaron, how you doing today?
I'm great, man. How are you?
Great. Obviously, it's a huge honor to have you on the show. So thank you for coming on and talking UCF, talking NFL draft with us. Regardless, thank you for coming on.
Definitely. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. We'll jump right into the questions here. We'll go back to your high school days a little bit. Being that you were a four-star high school prospect and the number 18 overall athlete in your class, what was your recruiting process like?
It was definitely a fun one. Um, you know, being 18 at the time in high school, everyone dreams of leaving, going off to college, and that was definitely a dream I accomplished. At the time, it was exciting. All the schools wanting to contact you, you're getting all these offers from different schools, different conferences, and you know, it's it's something you watch on TV growing up. So for me, it was definitely exciting and something forward to looking, something looking forward to as the process came about. So it was
Yeah, I'm sure it was an extremely exciting time for you.
exciting.
Um, Being that you played initially at Alabama, what was their sell for you to commit to Alabama over your home state of the University of Florida?
I love to compete, and playing this sport, you got to want to compete even on the days you don't want to. So um, I wanted to be around the best and compete against the best, and have that opportunity to showcase my skills against the best in the country. So that definitely sold me when I received that offer, and that was where I went with that one.
Yeah, it's a true testament to your skills and how skilled you were just coming out of high school. That Alabama is willing to recruit you and give you an offer.
Right, right.
Once you transferred to UCF, was there really an acclimation period to get reacquainted with the change of pace of being a college athlete, or was that something that you were prepared for, given that you had a year off?
Um, you know, at the time, I was just excited and willing to get back on the field, just to be able to play football and to get a feel for it again. So that year I had to sit out joining the scout team to give the offense a look. That 2017 season definitely kept me on my toes and excited for something to look forward to in the upcoming season that following year. So I mean, just doing that kept me on my toes and ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, Once you got back out onto the field, and the process started to unfold and everything, getting prepared for the NFL and everything, you have people kind of picking apart your game a little bit. So going back to 2019, a lot of scouts knocked you for your inconsistencies in your tackling. However, in 2020, they were met with a 180. Is that something that came natural to you, or did you make a conscious effort to improve on your tackling?
Um, you know, my coaches had they had made a clip of every game, whether it was missed tackles or balls being caught on or just missed assignments, and tackling was definitely something I emphasized in the off season, going into the 2020 season. So, and it also was a period in practice we worked on every day, every game week. So it was definitely an emphasis put on that, and it turned out to be better than what it was 2019.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure, NFL teams are seeing that and seeing the improvement and obviously see the progress that you're made in your tackling to, push forward and hopefully push you up draft boards. But going back to that 2018 season, your first official season as a starting member of UCF, on the opening kickoff, the injury occurs. What was going through your head initially whenever you were being loaded onto the cart? And how mentally taxing was it for you to miss, 37 days of football activities while you're recovered?
Honestly, um, I I couldn't even tell you what was going on there because I was out of it, and the only thing I could remember from that scene was waking up in the back of a truck, and I kind of panicked because I all I remember was running down the field on kickoff, and I kind of panicked, and our training staff was with me in the back of the truck, and kind of tried to comfort me best way they could to calm me down and let me know what was going on and what had happened. So other than that, everything was pretty much what it was.
Yeah, I'm sure it was super surreal, kind of like coming to in the back of an ambulance and not understanding completely why you were there.
Definitely.
Um, in those 37 days, how did you take it mentally not being able to be a part of the football activities and be a part of the team as well?
It was hard, I kind of had to be that cheerleader for not only the DB group, but for the rest of our team and cheer those guys on week in and week out, and even in practice, kind of sit back and coach the guys up and let them know what I see and what looks good, and just having to sit back and just play my role at the time, be where my feet was, just kind of try to keep the room as sharp as I could, not being able to be out there with those guys.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it gave you a more analytical standpoint to your game as well. So that will only move you forward in the coming days. But going into your game a little bit, being that you're a taller, longer cornerback, how have you been able to adjust your game to quicker, twitchier receivers in the slot and on the outside? But as of right now, I have you graded as the top nickelback in your class.
Yeah, man. With with my coaches giving me that opportunity to, you know, play another position on the field, something I wasn't used to. Um, it was definitely tough at first, but it kind of came natural as I kept working with it that spring going into the 2019 season, and then like I said, it kind of came natural, man. It always been around the ball and open space, and I'm a fast dude, athletic dude, pretty versatile for my size, and it kind of came natural. So it was definitely something I looked forward to practicing at it every day in practice, and coaches critiquing me with that, and as of being on the outside, that's just something I've been doing. So it kind of added more value to my game.
Yeah, I mean, it says a lot about your coach trusting you to, play a different role in the cornerback and DB room as well. So obviously, it is glowing coming from your coach that he trusts you to be able to go into the slot and play on the outside. So having played with another NFL hopeful in your secondary, Richie Grant, how has that helped you transition your game to the next level?
Richie is another coach on the field, and I could never ask for anybody else to be back there with me, critiquing me during the game, during practice. He just sees so much and understands the game so well. So you know, I I look at him as another coach, not even a player. He's just out there with me. So anything that came out of his mouth, whether it was critiquing or a good job, I took to the heart and ran with it. So that's that dude right there is definitely another coach on the field, quarterback of the defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, it showed. Your secondary glowed anytime that both of you were on the field together. So I'm sure it was a blessing in disguise for you to go to UCF and get to play with, Richie Grant. But given that you've accepted your invitation to the 2021 Reese's Senior Bowl, you'll get to be able to go up against the premier seniors of college football. Um, are you excited to be able to put your skills on display, or is there more of like a nervousness to the process?
Um, there's always a nervous feeling in the gut, but that's before any football game. So man, I'm just treating it as another opportunity to go out there on game day and just play and perform. So you know, the American Conference don't get as much respect as it should. Being that they don't consider it a Power Five conference. So being able to go out there and compete with the best as they see it would definitely be a blessing, and it's definitely something to look forward to go out there and showcase many skills against different talents.
Yeah, absolutely. They're some of the biggest names in college football that have accepted their invite to the Senior Bowl, and you get to go out and show just what you can bring to teams every Sunday. So, again, it's like you said, I'm sure there is a nervousness to it, but I'm sure you're excited to, prove it as well.
Yeah, for sure, man. Definitely excited.
But we do have some clips coming back from the 2020 season that, some things that I personally like about your game. I've been watching you for the better part of, 45 days now. Every single game that you've played this past season, I've watched from start to finish. And the Memphis game is my favorite game that you've played just because you showed how versatile you can be and how direct you can be in your attack. This first clip is something that I want every scout in the NFL to see because I love your physicality on it. It's on a small pass play to the right hand side, but you'll see you blow up your defender, put your head down, and you're ready for the tackle. And that is exactly what people are talking about, how you switched up your game in 2020. So kind of like give us that mentality going into that play, like what was going through your mind during that play.
Just like I said, my coach has given me the opportunity to be at the nickel spot. Gives me a chance to react and get to the ball faster rather than playing on the outside. So he's already taken me across the field, and seeing that the ball was released from the quarterback's hand gave me the opportunity to either shed my block if he wanted to engage, or he gave me the opportunity to use my physicality and throw him by, and
Yeah,
it was
you,
amazing.
you used it well. I'll say that much.
Yep.
Second clip here is kind of, it shows the cohesion that you guys have in the secondary. It's kind of like a give and go. I kind of explain to us the communication that goes into a play like that, where you have to give off and pick up as soon as you give off on your receiver.
Yeah, man. It looks like our base our base coverage for the nickel package funnel, and I'm a two to three read guy. The corners are one to two read. And, anytime one comes inside, two goes outside, we automatically know, or even before the play, communicate the switch. Whether it's a China or smash, and there they switched it off, so we were able to recognize it quick, and kind of pass each other's luggage off and make the play as it can.
Yeah, it seems almost second nature to you guys, honestly. And that, again, it's a testament to your secondary, but it's also a testament to your ability to read the offense. Going into the third clip here, you will see that the receiver at the top of the route kind of tries to get you on a double move. You see the QB pump there. Kind of walk us through what you're looking for in the receiver whenever it comes down to a double move to be able to make a play on the ball rather than bite down on that initial move that the receiver makes.
You can see at the beginning of the clip, I'm kind of running out. I'm bailing. I'm also to the boundary, so it looks like we're in the rip liz coverage, and our cornerback to the boundary, whether it's seven or four, is getting out, bleeding or slicing. And I had two receivers, so I was slicing. I'm slicing two verts down the middle and taking whichever one is getting the ball. So, or whoever the ball coming to, and it kind of looks like the QB pump faked the hits, and the point man kept a vertical going. So I took that deepest man of the defense and kind of try to make a play as it can.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, it's a testament to your eyes, your skills as a cornerback, but then your ball skills to go ahead and make a play on the ball so the receiver can't even get his hands on it as well. And then this last clip, you'll see here on the right-hand side, the receiver is going to run a skinny post, and you're able to dive down under, stay on his hip, and make a play on the ball. So kind of walk us through here what you're looking for and routes to be able to, stick to that wide receiver's hip and make a play on the football there.
Balls in the middle of the field, so it's more space to work with, and it was trips to my side, so I mean I'm kind of expecting going back to the game plan. I'm kind of expecting him to either try to double move me at the line, or either shake me at the line and get into his route. But we were in man coverage, and you know, he was able to get into his route. Me being physical, I was able to stay on the top shoulder and cue the QB and make a play.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Aaron, that is all we have for you in regards to questions in the film and everything. Obviously, again, I want to echo from all of us back here at Fourth and John how much we appreciate you taking the time to come out and talk to us. But the floor is yours, sir, if you have anything that you would like.
No, man, it's a pleasure to be here with you guys, and thankful for you guys to give me that opportunity to you know get on your platform and speak with you guys. So thank you for that.
Absolutely. And we look forward to hearing your name called in the 2021 NFL draft, sir.
So appreciate you.